So fans of the channel might remember a previous video where I unboxed, or rather unpackaged, Beam 2 Type 260 Japanese writing cassettes with a cool and handsome man on it. And I told you there were two reasons. First was because of the cool and handsome man. Second, I teased another reason related to another product that I'm going to unbox for you today. So if you've been sitting there in suspense, why did Jotham buy those Beam 2 Type 260 Japanese writing cassettes with the cool and handsome man? You got your answer today. Let's get to the unboxing. So as you can see, this unboxing is going to be an actual unboxing because this is a box, or as they might say in the United Kingdom, a parcel. That's their word for parcel. So let's just get right into it. Get my handy dandy unboxer. Now this one's going to be a little bit tricky because although I appreciate the amount of bubble wrap and plastic to protect this from the elements and to protect it from droppage, protecting it from droppage sometimes can obscure the lines, the flaps, and the openings of the package. So more protectage from droppage sometimes means you need more cuttage for the wrappage of the package. Try to figure out what the best way to approach this is. So I think the safest place to cut would be the ancillary dorsal. Here, I'm just gonna make a small little swipes with the knife and just keep going. And just keep going a little bit at a time. You don't need to rush. Better safe than sorry, and this gets the job done. Might take a few more seconds than normal. Okay, up. Maybe swipe. Swipe. Watch your finger. Oh my goodness. Swipe. Here we go. Swipe. Here we go. More swipes. Swipe. This is the original box. Swipe. But this box is great, you know. I can tell it's original. There's a patina to the cardboard. Let's see if we can do this. I'm gonna see what we can do. Will this just open up, or is there something I need to do? Oh, I found the opening. Oh, wow. See if we can get this open. Let's pull this flap. Ooh. Nice open. This is a Tascam TIAC Professional Division Porta-05 Mini Studio. I'm a little disappointed with this. This held some packing slip at some point, and it's covering up Porta-05 Mini Studio 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 track cassette recorder that I used in the 90s to record one of my first songs. Now there's a little story behind why I bought this, and you know, I feel like you guys are kind of like my family, and it's a little personal, but I think I should tell you. It might be even therapeutic for me. So for a little while, I've been wanting to kind of recreate my original setup that I had when I was 12, 13 years old. This was before I had a DAW, before I went digital, before I went fully in the box. And I had a few things. I had this Juno, I had a TR-505, and I recorded my first things on tape. And so I was talking to my dad, and I said, "Dad, do you still have that old Porta-05?" He said, "Yes, son. Yeah, I got it. I have it in the garage." And I said, "Does it work?" He said, "Yeah, just one of the channels doesn't work." So I'm like, "Oh, great. You know, 4 channels, just as good as 5 channels. Can you bring it to me, Dad?" He said, "Yes, son, I'll bring it to you." And he pulls up, hands me the old Tascam. He had told me one of the channels doesn't work. I already knew that the cover was missing from the cassette area, but when he pulls up, he hands it to me. He says, "I'm sorry, son. I couldn't actually get it to power on." And I said, "Dad, enough is enough. You always lied to me when I was a kid. All my childhood, you lied to me about prosumer audio and electronics. This is the last time you lied to me about prosumer audio and electronics." So I took it. I started storming off, and my dad ran after me. And as I was running, he bumped a stack of old vinyl records, and they tumbled down and they fell on him, and he was laying there covered in vinyl records. And I ran over. I said, Dad, are you okay? Are you okay? Talk to me, Dad." I held his hand, and he said, looked up at me, he said, "Son, Son, I didn't mean to lie to you about prosumer electronics and pro audio equipment. One thing you're going to learn as you get older is sometimes you got to bend the truth a little to protect those you love. You see, every time I told you the wrong voltage or handed you the wrong adapter, it was for your own good. You see, when we bought our first house, we didn't have a lot of money. And so we bought one without inspecting it. And the person who had owned it before had wired the house entirely wrong with the wrong voltages. And so every time I lied to you about prosumer audio and electronics, it was to protect you and your sister and your mother. And I said, Dad, you got to hold on. I'm sorry, Dad. I shouldn't have spoken to you so harshly. But you should have told me this sooner. I would have understood, Dad. So I grabbed him. I said, you got to pull through, Dad. And then so I helped him up because there really weren't that many vinyl records. It was just like 5. He didn't really collect vinyl records or anything. He just had some from when he was a kid. So anyway, Tascam TX Professional Porta-05 Mini Studio. Ooh, styrofoam end pieces. Late 80s, early 90s styrofoam. It's really high quality. So the reason I bought this particular unit was it was advertised with Japanese literature. It has some pictures of what I assume is Japan and its prefectures. So I don't know if this is an instructional manual or political flyer, but whatever. It's in Japanese, so it's pretty cool. Came with the adapter. This takes power from the wall. Some nice paper we got there, a little bonus. The thing's in mint condition. I mean, there's not a scratch on this. The reason I bought Beam 2 Japanese cassettes was because in the original advertisement for this, it said it included another manual and some Beam 2 cassettes, and it had the Cool and Handsome Guy, but it was a Cool and Handsome Guy in a different pose. And then once I ordered it, the seller said, hey, I apologize. I can't find the cassette. I can't find the manual. I'm going to give you a discount on this. Do you still want it without the cassette and without the manual? I said, yeah, that's fine. It's a great unit. Nice and mint. You know, I can feel on these sliders. Oh, they have a lot of touch to them. It's got the sliders. It has the knobs. Everything's clicking and sticking. But anyway, I thought these cassettes were so cool that I was so disappointed that they weren't going to send them to me that I went on eBay and I found more. Not the exact picture. I got to find the ones with the exact picture. I kind of like the other picture. I love this picture, but I like the other picture. And I'm also maybe going to buy a Beam 1 because I think there was another Cool and Handsome Guy on there. Tascam Porta-05, recorded my first song on it. I'm going to do an actual review and demonstration, and I think I might actually record some music on cassette. Probably not with my Beam 2 Type 260 Japanese cassettes, but I think I'm going to get some other cassettes, some high quality cassettes, record some stuff, and do a little demo of this product for you.